The FBI has recently stirred the waters with a shocking documentary revealing disturbing details about Kris Jenner's alleged involvement in a scandalous operation that connects high-profile figures to wealthy men in China. This claim has sent shockwaves through the media, and it's crucial to unpack the layers of this complex story to understand its full impact. Kris Jenner, best known as the matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, has long been a figure of fascination in the public eye. Her influence stretches across reality television, fashion, and business. But the latest allegations, brought to light by a detailed FBI documentary, paint a much darker picture. The documentary outlines a troubling narrative where Jenner is accused of being at the center of a covert network designed to connect affluent Chinese men with young women from around the world. According to the FBI, this operation involved not only intricate schemes to facilitate these connections, but also raised serious questions about the exploitation of vulnerable individuals. The story begins with an in-depth investigation by the FBI, which uncovered evidence suggesting that Jenner's influence was used to orchestrate high-profile meetings between wealthy Chinese men and young women. This operation purportedly included a mix of entertainment, high society events, and private gatherings. The aim was to create opportunities for these men to forge connections with women who could provide them with companionship, often in exchange for lavish gifts or substantial financial rewards. The documentary highlights several key figures involved in this operation, painting a picture of a sophisticated network operating behind the scenes. It appears that Jenner, through her extensive connections and influence, played a pivotal role in facilitating these meetings. The allegations suggest that Jenner used her celebrity status and network to provide access to exclusive events and high-profile social circles where these interactions could occur. One of the most unsettling aspects of the documentary is the suggestion that this network exploited the aspirations and vulnerabilities of young women. The FBI's investigation implies that many of these women were lured by promises of fame, career opportunities, or financial support, only to find themselves caught in a troubling situation where their autonomy was compromised. The documentary does not shy away from detailing the emotional and psychological toll on these women. Interviews with former participants in the operation reveal stories of manipulation and coercion. Some women reportedly felt pressured into maintaining relationships with their wealthy patrons, often under the guise of career advancement or personal development. The documentary paints a picture of a system where glamour and opportunity masked a more sinister reality. For many, this revelation about Kris Jenner is shocking and hard to reconcile with her public persona. Jenner has long been seen as a savvy businesswoman and loving mother, but these allegations introduce a complex and troubling side to her image. The FBI's findings challenge the public's perception of Jenner, forcing a reconsideration of her role and influence. As the documentary gained traction, public reaction was swift. Social media platforms and news outlets exploded with commentary, debates, and calls for further investigation. Jenner's representatives have strongly denied the allegations, labeling them as baseless and defamatory. They argue that the documentary misrepresents Jenner's involvement and is an attempt to exploit her public persona for sensationalism. The impact of these allegations extends beyond Jenner herself. The documentary raises broader questions about the ways in which power and influence can be used to manipulate and exploit individuals. It also highlights the vulnerabilities faced by young women in high-pressure environments and underscores the need for greater transparency and accountability in such situations. The fallout from the documentary has been significant. It has prompted discussions about the ethics of celebrity influence, the responsibilities of those in power, and the mechanisms in place to protect individuals from exploitation. The situation is evolving, with ongoing investigations and legal scrutiny expected to shape the future narrative. In conclusion, the FBI documentary about Kris Jenner presents a deeply troubling account of alleged exploitation and manipulation. The story reveals a hidden side of Jenner's public persona, suggesting a complex and controversial involvement in a network that connected wealthy Chinese men with young women. As the investigation continues and more details emerge, the public will be closely watching how this story unfolds and what implications it may have for those involved and for broader societal issues.